Hello, I'm Alan Stang, and welcome to Lesson 2 in these sessions about the use of the Guardian. Right now we're going to show you how to use the Eagle Research Guardian with one vial. In the basic session with the Guardian, you learned how to ensure your Guardian's power source is good, how to clean it, and the importance of cleaning your fingertips. These steps must be performed each session to get the best results. Now, clean just one vial for Lesson 2. In Step 1, you would place a vial on the output plate on the right side of the Guardian. Push the green on-off button, and the green light illuminates, of course. Now push the red activate button. The red light illuminates. Since nothing is on the input plate, you are effectively wiping out any previously stored frequency in the vial. At the audible tone, the red light extinguishes, and you are now ready to begin. The reason this is so important is that you must ensure that you begin with a pristine ampule which does not contain any other person's frequencies. Now place all the fingertips of your left hand and the thumb tip onto the input plate on the left side of the unit. Press the red activate button. In 7 seconds the red light will extinguish along with an audible tone. You have now imprinted and potentized your body's frequency signature into the vial, which you can now carry on your person. Now we are going to show you the most commonly used procedure, which will combine Lessons 1 and 2. You have cleaned the machine and checked the power source. You have cleaned your fingers and the vial, or the ampule if you prefer. Put it on the output plate. Leave the ampule that you have cleaned right there on the right side on the output plate. Place your fingertips and the thumb tip of your left hand on the input plate on the left side. Place your right fingertips and thumb tip on the output plate along with the ampule that is already there. With either thumb tip, push the red activate button and return that thumb tip to the plate. When the red light goes out, you are done. You have now completed a Guardian session using an ampule. Hello, this is Alan Stang again, and today, in today's Eagle Guardian session, we're going to show you how to use a key accessory to the Guardian, and this is the 2-inch disc attached to the 5-inch cord. Now, why would you use the 2-inch disc? Let's suppose you get up in the morning and you've got a pain in your shoulder. Your shoulder is aching because you've been sleeping in the wrong position all night. All of us have done that. What would you do? First, you would plug the 2-inch disc into the input. Now, of course, you've got an ampule on the right side on the output plate. And now you would actually put the 2-inch disc on the area that's affected. But let's say it's not your shoulder. Let's suppose that you've got a pain in your hand for some reason. You would put the disc right on the area where it hurts, and then you would activate the red button. Now what's happening is you are now extending the input plate from the input plate on the Guardian to the 2-inch disc, and what you've just done by hitting the red button is to transfer the frequencies from your hand, the affected area, into the ampule, or the vial if you prefer, on the right side. And now what you're going to be doing you're going to be invoking the basic homeopathic principle first enunciated by Dr. Hahnemann. You're going to put the ampule or the vial on the left side on the input, and you will now transfer the 2-inch disc to the output. And what you're going to be doing now is sending your amplified frequencies from the input plate, from the vial on the input plate, through the disc back into your hand. So now you will hit the red button again, and now in 7 seconds you're doing that. You're transferring your own magnified frequencies back into your hand, and now the light goes out, the session is completed.